Aretha Franklin, the Queen of Soul, who shook the world with her voice. Hello, and welcome back to Memorandum, the series where we expand on the stories worth remembering. This episode is dedicated to one of the most powerful voices in music history, Aretha Franklin, known around the world as the Queen of Soul. And before we begin, I should say, August 16th is a date full of remarkable anniversaries, and with so many extraordinary lives to honor, we decided, why choose just one? Today's episode is charged with the energy and inspiration of one of the most influential women in music. Aretha Franklin was born on March 25, 1942 in Memphis, Tennessee, but she grew up in Detroit, Michigan. Her home was a gathering place for musicians, poets, and social activists. Her father, Reverend C.L. Franklin, was a celebrated preacher, and her mother was a pianist and singer in the church. Aretha began singing in church at the age of 10. With a voice far beyond her years, she signed with Columbia Records at 18 and later with Atlantic Records, the label that launched her into stardom in the late 1960s. Over her 6-decade career, she gave the world timeless classics, Respect, Chain of Fools, Think, I Say a Little Prayer, and You Make Me Feel Like a Natural Woman. Aretha passed away on August 16, 2018, at the age of 76, but her voice still resonates in hearts everywhere. If Ella Fitzgerald was the velvet smooth voice that climbed the scales with grace, then Aretha Franklin was her perfect counterpart, a voice that could embrace you and break your heart in the same breath, different yet equal in greatness. Her roots were in gospel, singing at her father's New Bethel Baptist Church. Her voice was pure, heartfelt, and deeply powerful. In 1967, with Atlantic Records, she released Respect, a song that instantly became an anthem for women's rights and the civil rights movement. Her rendition of You Make Me Feel Like a Natural Woman, written by Carole King, became an enduring celebration of self-worth and identity for women everywhere. Aretha could play piano entirely by ear without formal training and had perfect pitch, giving her total command over tone and emotion. She was also deeply involved in the civil rights movement, performing on benefit concerts, and even singing at Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s funeral in 1968. In 1987, Aretha became the first woman inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, a landmark moment proving her legacy was more than music, it was history. Through the 80s, even as music trends shifted, she adapted, collaborating with contemporary artists like George Michael in I Knew You Were Waiting for Me. In 2009, her live performance of My Country 'Tis of Thee at President Obama's inauguration moved the world. Even in her later years, despite health struggles, she kept performing and recording. For Aretha, music was an act of giving. In 2017, her voice was reimagined in A Brand New Me, blending her original vocals with the Royal Philharmonic Orchestra, a fresh yet timeless tribute to her artistry. Aretha Franklin was more than a singer. She was a fighter, a woman who used her voice as a weapon for change. She showed that music could be beauty and resistance at the same time. Her life inspires us to be unapologetically ourselves, to stand for what we believe in, and to act even when conditions aren't perfect. failures, she proved, are simply lessons that make us stronger. For those who want to experience the Queen of Soul in her fullest glory, I recommend the playlist A Brand New Me, a breathtaking blend of her original recordings with orchestral arrangements. It feels as if she's right there, singing just for you. Thank you for joining me in remembering this extraordinary woman today, and for learning together with me, Nefer Titi. Until next time, goodbye.